Check one, check one, check one, two, check one, two, check one, two. What it do? It's your man RTP, Skull Gang in the building. Y'all know what time it is. We're here. We're here. Listen, I wasn't gonna do a film breakdown, right? But I was listening to some people talk football, not Bucks related. I was listening to some people talk some football, and I like watching a movie while I eat. I got home from work. I like watching a movie while I eat, but I really wanted to finish listening to the football conversation I was listening to in my Bluetooth. So I was like, I kind of want to watch something, but I don't want to watch because I want to listen to this at the same time. So I said, you know what? Let me throw on the all 22 while I'm eating and listening to this football conversation and just kind of have it in the background. And I was doing that and I was eating and I kind of missed the first drive. I think I kind of even missed the second drive. And then like when I got to the third drive, I was like, oh, Baker missed a touchdown right there. And then like I was noticing little things. And then I seen another player. I was like, come on, Baker. And after that, I was like, you know what, bro? Let me just hold on. I gotta get on live and I gotta show this. And let's just show what's going on in this game. Right. So you know me. I'm not scared to break it down. I'm not scared to show what the tape it wants to show. So we got some film breakdown today. Now, what I'm gonna try to do different, I'm gonna try to do two things different today. One is I guess you can call it a call-in show if you want. You could click on the link to. Oh, I messed that up too. I messed the link up. Hold on, let me fix the link real quick. Let me fix the link real quick because Um, if you want to call in, you could click on the link, give your opinion whether you think I'm breaking down the film wrong or whatever opinion you want to have. You can click on the link and you can come in whether you on a cell phone, your laptop, your computer, your tablet. Click on that link. You could come in and talk um, with the camera or with your camera off. Don't matter. Um, if I think I might have did that wrong. If you don't want to do that, you can just literally call in. The hotline number is up and on. So you can literally call in the 850-778-5282. Just call it like a regular phone and give your opinion or whatever. Um, so that's one thing we're gonna do that's a little different. Let me see if it's better after like this. Let me see. Discard, cancel. Let me save that just in case. The second thing that I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be clipping. I'm gonna be clipping. Yeah, see, I don't think. Sorry, I'm gonna be clipping some of these clips, and I am going to put it on Twitter. Shout out to Tampa Rays fan who and my volume sounds regular, right? Doesn't sound weird or anything like that. Doesn't sound weird, right? Tampa Bay Rays fan, let me know. Make sure my volume sounds regular. But yeah, I'm gonna do some of these clippings. And I'm gonna just throw it straight on Twitter so people on Twitter can see these clips that we go through. Anything that's that needs to be talked about or people need to see. Um, so yeah, let me know. Let me check out Facebook real quick. Oh, Facebook is good. So yeah. Okay. So yeah. So that's the two things we're gonna do different. So bear with me if we find a really good clip, a really good what do you call it? A really good you know, rep that we have to, whether it's really good or really bad, something that I got to make my point. Then so this is the first drive offensively. What it do? Let's go through here real quick. Tampa Bay's Rays in the building. You also hear the sound effect, right? All right, Rashad West in the building. Yes, sir. We're going to go through these clips. So this is a run. We really don't care. I mean, if you want to see why we weren't doing good on the run, it looks like what I think is when we started doing those crazy runs where like our linemen like trap, go around and do all that stuff, it looks like the linebackers just shot the gaps whenever they saw our offensive linemen like do those weird stuff. But let's see, this is another one. No, it's a play action, right? Baker's back. Stinney was getting his butt kicked. I don't know if he's hurt or what, but Stinney was getting his butt kicked all game. We go here. I mean, there's an easy pass right here. There's an easy pass right here. He's not looking at any of this, even, depending on how he cuts this, Chris Godwin. Matter of fact, let me record this because, again, so we got Stinney on the floor. He was getting his butt kicked all day. But you got Baker Mayfield, perfect pocket, no one in his face. We got an easy completion right here, an easy completion right here. These guys are a couple yards away. These are all easy completions. This might be an easy completion of Godwin right here. I don't know exactly where that route's going to break, but he is staring at who else? Mike Evans, who's covered, double. He's going to throw it right here. It's a little too late now. Got the catch. Could have been better, especially when you see where he catches the ball. He's running and yet has to catch back shoulder back here instead of catching in front of him on this shoulder. Has to catch back shoulder back here. I mean, come on, better placement. All right, so that's the first one. Let's continue. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. I don't know if this is another pass. We'll find out right now. This is going to be a run. They just shot that. And where's the checks? Right? Where are the checks? Is Baker not able to audible? I mean, you see everybody in the box. Is Baker not supposed to audible this? I'm just wondering. You got 3 guys here, 1 guy here, you got 1 guy here. I mean, it seems like this would probably be not a good time to run. Maybe I'm tripping. I mean, it's a run up the middle, and I don't know. Can he not audible out of this? Can he not switch it to a pass play? I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Let's continue. 4th and 2. We're gonna punt it. All right. Let's go to the next. Oh, he threw an interception here. Hold on. We only had one. Dang, we had 1 drive in the first quarter. All right. Let's go to the second quarter. Our second drive. Let's see. We see Cali Bucks is saying something. That would be perfect time to hit Evans one on the deep. Maybe Cali Bucks says anytime Evans is one-on-one should be an audible. That's a fact. I agree with that. All right, let's see what happens here. Again, bad throw. I didn't get to see who was open or what. Let's see. We got 3 over here. Again, you already know if it's 3 over here, the concept is probably going to be on this side, one-on-one. The matchup side is going to be over here. That looks like that's Evans, Chris Godwin. Actually, that looks like that's Evans. That's probably K-Dot because he looks a little bit thicker. And Evans usually puts his hands down like that. He looks a lot lankier and longer. So this is probably Evans. This is either Trey Palmer or David Moore. I think it's Trey Palmer. Let's see what happens. Boom. He's getting his matchup right there. He's staring on this side, which I would like because this is probably the concept side. And he's either staring at Chris or he's staring at Mike. All right. So he played the concept right. But again, and I'm going to rewind it a little bit because it looks like Trey's open by himself. And again, I think Trey Palmer is such a big weapon that we do not use. We do. Give me a quarterback that's accurate. I guarantee you Trey Palmer would have had a huge season this year. But listen, he hasn't let go of the ball. He's still looking. This safety is running this way. He's got to learn how to look a safety off and make that play happen. But, it's Baker. I'm not even going to stress that, right? Elite quarterbacks can do that, look off the safety and force this big play to be open. But you know what? Baker's not even close to there yet. So I'm not even worried about that right now with Baker. Right now, he made the better read. I'm happy with it. You know what I'm saying? It's 1st and 10. This is good. Get some yards. But unfortunately, Kadon got to stop and catch it on that back shoulder, that slope that stops him to catch it like that, instead of catching it on this shoulder, which is this shoulder over here, that's going to have him continue running, maybe even get some more yards cut up or whatever, but at least make the catch easier. Let's see where the ball ends up. Back shoulder. Or that shoulder to stop him. He shouldn't be catching the ball like that. Bad placement by Baker. Not only that, but let's because people are talking about the play calls, right? Look at the pocket. No one's on Baker, and he lets go of the ball right here, which I'm not mad at all. Again, 1st and 10. If he throws that ball right, it's an easy catch, easy completion right there for at least 5 yards, right? I'm technically not mad at Baker's decision. But when people sit there and say Dave Canales called a bad game, he has called a play right here that gets us easy 5 yards. And if you want to wait and hold on to the ball, there's no way that Honey Badger can cover Evans and Trey Palmer at the same time. So there's a home run hit somewhere over here. Out of these two, because of the coverage that they're in, there is a home run hit here. They caught this defense in a 1 safety high. I believe that's the only safety, unless, because 24 is the other safety. Let's see. 24. Okay, so it's 2 safety high, but you got, look at this. They're left. This safety is stuck between 2. That means Mike Evans is going to be one-on-one, or Trey Palmer is going to be one-on-one with that safety, because he burns this guy. So look at this. He's in a bad spot. Now, again, I'm not mad that Baker chose this. Baker did right by doing this. 1st and 10, get the 5 yards. He just needs to have a better throw. I'm just pointing this out to show that this is one play where Dave Canales calls a play, and because of whatever this defense was running, could have possibly been a big, super big play to even a touchdown. It could have been a home run hit. That's just one of the plays. But Baker makes a good decision, a bad throw. I don't know if that's his timing. In fact, we'll go back, see if it's his timing, his mechanics, or what. Yeah. It's that little sudden jump you see. That sudden jump. He's bouncing and then you see him do like what's the word I'm looking for? Unnatural bounce. You see his feet bounce, and then you're gonna see his feet do a quick second bounce right before he throws it, and it looks unnatural. The couple of bounces look natural, and then there looks like he forces another bounce to throw the ball to get rid of the ball, and it looks unnatural, and it probably messed up his mechanics. Maybe he felt the rush getting there. I don't felt the pocket closing in on him. Either way, he can't let that affect his mechanics. He's got to step into the pocket and make that throw. Watch his feet. Bounce, bounce off. A little second itchy bounce. Like, I don't know how to describe that, but it's not it doesn't feel good. It doesn't look good. Let's go to the next play. 2nd and 10. Let's see what happens. Let's see. That would be a perfect time to hit Evans one-on-one. Anytime Evans one-on-one, that was a perfect time for Baker to tuck the ball and run. Could have did that too. Baker doesn't tuck and run enough. When he does run, he takes way too long to make the decision. I agree with that. All right, let's go to the next play. Let's see. It's gonna be a handoff, and again, they just shot like he was waiting for it. Now it could have just been a blitz, and he just shot the right gap, but they were ready for our runs. They were ready for our runs. Let me go back and let me see. Let's see. We got 1, we got 2 right here. Then again, also they could be running because again, we always when Mike Evans off the field, it's like let's waste this and just run it because Mike's not even on the field. They might be catching on to that. So let's pay attention to that because they played our run too well. There might be something that they're seeing, and it could be that when Evans is not on the field, more than likely we're gonna run. In fact, I'm gonna keep track of that. You know me. I like to see if someone's figuring us out. I like to keep track on that. So let me go back real quick just to see all the runs if Mike was on the field. Shouldn't be long. See, 5-yard run. I'm sure this was the very first play, so I'm sure Mike Evans was on the field. So that's on and off. So 1 for Mike Evans. Mike Evans was on the field. We ran it. 4-yard pass, 1-yard run. Let's see this. Evans was on it. Okay, and next one, Evan was off it, and that's where we're at right now. All right. Let's go to the next play. Mike's on it. This is a penalty. I forgot what the penalty was. Oh, this is a sack. Okay. So this is the sack with the face mask penalty. Let's look at this play. Here, he's stepping up. He should be throwing if there's somebody open. I don't see anybody open here. And then boom, can't put that on Baker. Nothing Baker could do there. That play died before any route was developed. Nothing you can do there. All right, let's see. Demario Davis knew our playbook. He was seeing the plays before they happened. Yeah. And this is the first time I've said for a long time that I don't understand the hype for Demario Davis. Like he's never really been a factor. This was the first time that I felt Demario Davis. This was the first time that I was like, man, Demario Davis played good. So I agree with you on that. Remember when the announcer said Demario Davis recognized the screen to Palmer and immediately ran to it? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, this was the first time where I was like, yeah, I felt Demario Davis. He was a factor in the game. Before, I've never really felt him in the game. So this is after the penalty, the face mask. We're gonna run the ball again. Mike was on the field. All right. Next. 2nd and 9, so we got a yard off of that. Mike's on the field. And that end around. Now, I don't like this. Now, I do like it, but they were ready for it. They were ready for it. And the thing that I don't like about it is we do this when we struggle running. We've put that on tape. That we try to do these things to help our run game when we're struggling. And we put that on tape. What we need to put on tape is that we do this whether the run game is struggling or not. That's what we need to put on tape. And I feel like we put these end arounds and stuff like this on tape whenever we struggle. We go to that to try to get our run game going. So they're like, okay, we're shutting down the run game. Make sure you watch out for that, because they always tend to do that. But if we put on tape that no matter what, whether the run game's working, the passing game, we do that, then it might not be as easy to like recognize. I could be wrong about that, but that's how I felt about it. Zay in the back says, can y'all just win the division so our coach can get fired? I hear you, buddy. I hear you. We're going to try. All you guys got to do is lose to the Saints, and I hope y'all don't do that. Well, actually, I don't know if. Yeah, so it's really not on us. It's really not on us, because what if we win the division but you guys beat the Saints? I think that's not going to make a difference, right? So it's really on you guys. All right, so let's get to the next one, 3rd and 9. Here, let's see. I'm already seeing Chris Godwin, right? That should be a hot read right there. That should be easy completion. Once again, it's 3rd and 9. I mean, 3rd and 9, that's not a first down, but what are you waiting for? You're waiting for Evans. Evans over here. Let's see. He's looking over here in the middle of the field. He might be watching Tyrann Mathieu to see if he's helping out with Evans. And he just looks at Evans. And that is just believing Evans is going to beat his guy. That is all that is. He watched Tyrann Mathieu to make sure he's not going to cut Evans and take the inside. So he's holding Tyrann Mathieu. And this is one of the things that he does that I don't like, right? The same thing that Tua does sometimes that I don't like. He threw this blindly. He's looking straight at Matthews, holding him there, and then he's just believing that Mike Evans is going to beat his guy in the inside. He's going to do something, push him off, whatever, beat him in the inside, and he blindly throws the ball, and Evans wins the battle, and that's how he gets the catch. He's holding him, and then he's just going to – you're not going to see him turn and then, okay, he's there and throw it. You're going to see him turn and throw. You're going to see the head turn and throw at the same time. Boom. See that? Let's rewind it a little bit more. Watch his head. As soon as he snaps his head, his body goes with it, and he throws it. He had no idea if Mike Evans was going to beat his guy or what. He just, I'm going to do it. And these are the plays where it's like he's cheating the system. He's cheating because he just like, I think Mike Evans is going to win his guy. That's it. Like, and that's fine only because we have Mike Evans. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's fine when Tua does it only because he has Tyreek. Mike Evans, Tyreek, these guys beat their one-on-ones like 70% of it, like a lot. It's a stupid number. I showed you guys that chart that they show people that beat their one-on-ones, and Mike Evans and Tyreek were way ahead of everybody else. It's unfair, but he uses it to his advantage. But that's part of the game that I'm like, Baker's only looks the way he looks because he has Mike Evans. If it wasn't for Mike Evans, he would be holding on to the ball way more. But this is a part of that. Again, watch his head. He's looking straight, and then he's going to snap. Soon as he hits that back foot, turns around and just throws it blindly. Just believes Mike Evans is going to win that battle. And he does, because it's Mike Evans. But that's what's dangerous. That's not, again, I want to see my quarterback read. I want to see my quarterback, he's there, so he should be open. Yep, he's open. and throw it. That blind throw will work until it doesn't, and then it's an interception. Another run. Was Mike on the field? Mike is not on the field. So that's another run when Mike is not on the field. And you know what? I'm going to put how many times do we actually throw the ball when Mike is not on the field as well? All right. 2nd and 8. It's a play action. Otten looks like he could be open. We got Evans over here. And again, Trey Palmer. Every time I see these two guys going, I'm like, that's probably a touchdown. I don't know. And I mean, it's from here. I don't know if he's going to start. If it's a post, he's going to start. Nope, it's a corner. That's touchdown. That's touchdown. Let's see here. Run out the pocket. And now whatever it was is too late. But if he's looking down the field, he's still, look, Mike's like, just throw it up, bro. But I wouldn't do that. You got Tyrann Mathieu right there, so I wouldn't do that. But if he's looking down the field, he's going to have Chris Godwin wide open. He's going to have Otten wide open. Like, the sad part is Chris is like, he's not going to throw. He's going to run, so I'm going to block. Cade Otton's wide open. Again, if he's looking down the field, he's wide open. He tries to block. Then he's hoping, looking at Baker like, just throw it. And he throws it to him. Get a first down. I believe we got a first down after this, but it should have been a touchdown. Let's see. Now, again, he knows the routes. He's looking at Tyrann Mathieu. Tyrann Mathieu's like, oh, you're not going to freeze me. If he sees Tyrann Mathieu clearing out like this, should he not think, okay, Trey Palmer got all this space right here? So right here, he should be looking at Trey Palmer to see, does Trey Palmer beat this guy? And right now, he's even. And you know what they say? If he's even, then he's leaving. Got him. And look, I think he's even looking over there, acting like he's about to throw it. But he's scared to let the ball go. Let it go. Let it go. Let's look again. Let's see his head motion. He's looking at Tyrann. Now he's looking at Trey Palmer. That's supposed to be a touchdown. He's looking at Trey Palmer. That is supposed to be a touchdown. Double clutches. Now it's too late. I'm going to play it one more time because I'm recording this part. We're going to have Mike go straight up. We're going to have Trey Palmer on a deep corner route. Baker is going to watch Tyrann Mathieu. Hike, as he's doing the play action, he's staring at Tyrann Mathieu. If Tyrann Mathieu would have shaded this way, I guarantee you he would have threw it to Mike Evans. But Tyrann starts shading towards Mike Evans. So that means Trey Palmer should be open. He's watching Tyrann Mathieu, and you're going to see him look at Trey Palmer because he knows that's where it's supposed to go. He's still looking at Tyrann Mathieu. Trey Palmer is now even with his corner. If he's even, you know Trey Palmer is leaving. You're going to see the quarterback's head right now snap at his back foot, look at Trey Palmer, and then he's going to double clutch and hold on to the ball because he doesn't want to throw the ball to Trey Palmer. He doesn't believe he can hit Trey Palmer. That's the problem. Now, here he goes. He's going to look at Trey Palmer right now. Looks at Trey Palmer, ready to throw that thing. But he holds on to the ball, and then after the second time he holds on to the ball, this is a touchdown. No, sorry. Now he's got to run around. Look, that should be a corner pocket right there. Baker got to run around, and now it's too late. He does his little scramble. He had Kate Otten open, but he wasn't looking down the field, and now he sees Rashad, and that happens. I believe there's a holding call on somebody maybe here. It doesn't matter. Should have never happened. The ball should have been over the top. Touchdown right there. Let me go ahead and post that real quick. Stinny on the floor. He was getting his butt kicked all day. Wrong one. Let me just post that real quick.
These teams don't.
We don't like them. You know how that goes.
Divisional matchup, kind of too. It's going to be a physical football game.
You get a feeling this is the one everybody has circled on their calendars when the schedule gets released.
Whenever you have two good teams, you're going to be trading blows.
Sorry. Give me 1 second. I got to. All right. Hopefully I could post this. Okay, let's continue. Where was I? Let me go back to comments. Oh, sorry. All right. Let's see. Where were we? Hope this ain't the lob interception drive. SMH. Nope, it's not. Keith Robbins in the building on Facebook says sorry, I was doing something. I'm going to be at the game Sunday. Hey, man, I hope we win for you. Javon Outlaw in the building. And that's Mayfield's problem. He holds the ball too long in the pocket. He has to let it rip. That's my biggest complaint. My biggest complaint. Cali Buck says, so they basically gave him Palmer deep ball all day because Saints knew Baker isn't confident in making that throw. Listen, I've seen it a couple times, and that's what made me say, you know what? I got to go live. I got to show this because there's already 3 plays that I saw that should have been touchdowns by Palmer, and I got to show this. Tony Vasquez in the building. Coming to the Carolina Bucks crew tailgate week 18 Bucks at Panthers. Man, shout out to you guys. Represent. Do your thing. Let's get back to these. Let me see if it is 100% ready to upload. Hopefully it uploads. All right, let's break this down. Let me delete this crap so I ain't got to worry about it. If it don't, crap, don't want to do that. If it don't load after, then it don't load. That's on Twitter. If it wasn't meant to upload, it wasn't meant to upload. All right. Let's continue. So 2nd and 8. Let's see what happens. 2nd and 12. So, yeah, I believe there was a hold call or something. So we're going to do a quick screen. They sniffed it out. They were ready. They were ready for everything short. They gave us the big play. They're ready for everything short. They basically said Baker's scared to throw down the field unless it's Mike Evans. Mike Evans is the only guy he's comfortable throwing down the field. So that's what they did. That's what they did. Let's see, 3rd and 10. Flag, they blow that dead. 3rd and 15. Let's see. All right, Mike's on the matchup side. All right, we got the concept side over here. Got a little running back slippage right there. Baker's looking somewhere to the left. And it's third and 15. So you're either going to try to get that first down, try to get that touchdown, or just get closer, a closer field goal range. He got a perfect pocket. I don't know, that's Chris right there. He's waiting, and that's that comeback. So a deep comeback route for the first down, and I believe he gets it. He gets that. He gets that catch. I don't know if that is technically is the first down. I think they gave it to us. It looked like he kind of caught it while coming back. But I want to see the rest of the people's routes because let me see. Because it looks like Evans knew that ball wasn't going to him. Oh, yeah. So I think that's where we get that flag. So it probably wasn't the first down, but Evans got that PI flag. That's why he stopped like that. Let's see everybody else's route. He's looking. Chris, his route is basically to suck these guys in, right? He goes right at them, kind of like, hey, look at me, I'm about to do something. Pushes him off. That's awesome. But he goes right at that linebacker to try to get him to be like, you come to me. Boom, a beautiful break. I mean, that's again, if you right there, if you got your timing right with Chris Godwin's just as open as many times as Mike Evans. You just have to have that timing right. We saw that in the Green Bay game. I proved that in the Green Bay game. The reason why for some reason they had a connection in that Green Bay game was it felt like Baker understood Chris Godwin's route running, and he was able to time that up right, and he was able to throw it to where perfectly as soon as Chris Godwin makes that break, he turns around, that ball's there. He's open every time. Look at that. That's completely, that ball should have been out, but it's not going to him anyways. But I was just making my point. So he's staring, first of all, he's staring the whole time here. He's watching that the whole time. No progression. He just knew what he wanted, where he wanted to go, and is just staring at it. Okay, so that's a lie. He was looking at Chris. You see his head move. At the end. So he's watching the linebackers, watching Chris's route. And then right there, he looks at David and he just launches it. And again, you see David Moore has to come back. So again, this is what I was talking about. And I'm sorry, I had this. This is what I'm talking about when you talk about timing. This is what I've been complaining about, right? This is what we saw in the Green Bay game that I said, see, that's the difference. Once again, the timing. Back foot, hit it, and throw. Let it go. When you make your break, if you're throwing at a receiver, when they make their break is when that ball's supposed to be coming out your hands. If it was Chris Godwin, right, boom, right here is when Baker is supposed to be launching it to Chris Godwin. So right when Chris Godwin turns around, that ball's coming. He could catch it, hold on, and do whatever he got to do. Same thing with David, with Moore. As soon as he's breaking right there, this ball should be, Baker's arm should already be like this. And as soon as he breaks, that ball should already be out. So as soon as he turns around, he can jump and catch that ball instead of running forward to the ball, because he has to keep the separation from that corner. Right there. That ball should be already around here. He's barely letting it go. That ball should already be in the air. So all he has to do is come up a little bit. He's at, let's see, 30, 29, 28, 27. He's at the 26-yard line. He's at the 20. He's making his cut at the 26-yard line. And look at by the time the ball gets there where he's at. At the 30-yard line. And he didn't even catch it because he was getting hit. But that's the difference. That's the difference in timing. You have to hit that back foot and time it right, let it go. As soon as he makes his break, boom, it's right there. Because that break is that separation. If you're waiting for him to break, separate, and then keep that separation, that's not football. The break is the route run. That's the separation. As soon as he breaks, that corner got to skid and then react. When he makes his break, that's how when you hear about quarterbacks making wide receivers, right? Oh, he made his wide receiver. That's why he got so many catches, blah, blah, blah. That's because he knew when he was going to break. That break, I don't care how bad your route running is. If you're decent at route running, once you make that break, you're, for a real small second, you're open. And elite quarterbacks will take advantage of that second and I just know his break. I know when he's breaking. Boom, I'll hit him. But Baker wants to see you break and then separate from him. That doesn't happen with anybody else but Mike Evans and sometimes Chris Godwin, which is why you get the different amount of targets that you're getting from Baker from these different players. He wants to see you break and then he wants to see you separate. So that's what you call college open. That's not NFL open. That's college open. That's what Baker's waiting for. 1st and 10 because they got the flag on Evans. We're going to run the ball. That's going to be another run where Evans was. So far, my theory is being busted so far about we run a lot of the times when Evans is not on the field. Evans is not on the field right now. So let's see if we run the ball. We're going to play action. All right. We're going to play action. We got it. It should be a good. Oh, my gosh. Oh, this is that one play. Again, though, Trey Palmer. He's gone. I don't understand. That's touchdown, bro. Look at how much he has to stop and come back. He is now playing defender. He went from the offense to defense in 2 yards. He's and right there on the 11-yard line, he's still an offensive player. Right there at the 8-yard line, he's now a defensive player. That's what happened right there. That should be touchdown. And I'll just do this one real quick. I mean, everyone's seen this one pretty much live. This is not hard to see the problem here. Another great call by Dave Canellis. I know people are acting like he didn't call a good game. Another great call. This is about the 2nd time I've seen a touchdown missed by Trey Palmer that could have been a touchdown, maybe 3rd. I don't remember at this point. But obviously, that's a touchdown. He's still open. He's still an offensive player. He's now turning into a defensive player from here to the 8-yard line. He's now playing defense because the ball was underthrown. It should have been an easy touchdown down here somewhere right in the end zone. And now he's trying to moss him, which he didn't have a good enough angle to moss him, unfortunately. But, you know, you guys knew this. You saw this live. Everyone knew that this was all Baker live. All right. I didn't mean to do that, but let's go back here. Let's go back here. Let's go back. Put this here. I mean, everyone's seen this one pretty much live. This is all right. So let that go. All right, let's get to some of these comments. Keith says, Tony Vasquez, I would if I wasn't bringing my son and wife with me. Tony says, we got to do better defensively. Strange thing to me is how can our DBs play against Chris and Mike all week in practice and struggle with some bum wide receivers week in and out? I don't think they're struggling at all. Brent O'Neill says, my man, why not just draft a quarterback in the first round and be done with this average quarterback? I would love that, Brent. I would love that. And where did those running back option passes go? Running back option passes last week that White was yakking on the last 4 games. I mean, that's pretty much there if he wants to throw it to him. I mean, he has to understand he has that check down. But that's on him. As far as what you were saying about the defense, it's a little bit of busted coverage. It's a little bit of just Derek Carr played a good game. Looked like he saw the field pretty good. It'll be a lot easier when we don't have to blitz as many people. Right now, people don't understand our D-line is not good. Our D-line, we're not really getting pressure unless we blitz, and we might send 2 people to have to get some pressure. So it's going to leave holes, So that's what our defense is dealing with. We really got to blitz to really get pressure. But that could be fixed in the draft. That could be fixed in free agency. That's not something that I'm really worried about because we got Kalijah Kancey that's a rookie still. We got Yaya Diaby that's a rookie still. And those are pretty much our best pass rushers with Vita Vea. That'll get better. Defense will easily get better. But even with all that said, our defense is still playing good games. Like our defense is playing a regular game. Letting somebody score 23 points on you is not our defense was trash. That's just defense, they had a battle today, But we average still defensively. I think we still only average giving up maybe 20 points. Let me check real quick. Buccaneers 2023 stats. Let's see. Yeah, we're 9th in the league. We average giving up 20.3 points a game. We're 9th in the league. So it's a top 10 defense when you talk about points being scored on them. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of times people like to say things about the defense. I get it. It looks bad. All the up and down the field, it looks bad, but teams are not scoring. What we're doing defensively as a game plan is a winning game plan. I don't care how many yards they give on us. The ending of the game plan, when the score is over, they only score a certain amount of points that says this game was winnable. The defense put us in position to win this game. 23 points is not, and 3 of those points came because Camarda basically kicked a terrible kick and they were already in field goal position. So that's 3 points right there. The other 17 points was in the first half. And then they woke up and they only gave up 3 points the second half. So the defense, again, even though it looks nasty because they're going up and down, the defensive game plan is keeping us in the game, especially when you have an offense that's going 3 and out. So that's why I don't even look at the film on defense because there's no point. Like we're not doing bad. But let's keep going. So this is going to be on defense. So let me get to the rest of the offense. Where are we at? Here. All right. So let's get to this offense. Let's get to some of these. I think we would be just as good if we force teams to take the big shots more often rather than giving up 6-8 yards every play. Can we stop blitzing on 3rd and short? LOL. Tyron gonna run. LOL. Here's the thing. I rather play the defense that we're playing than taking chances, letting them take shots down the field. Why? For 2 reasons. Especially when you're playing a bad offense, letting them take shots down the field is letting them bail themselves out. You could get a pass interference that'll take them down the field when they're a bad offense or just offensively they're not good at sustaining long drives, right? You let them bail themselves out from putting themselves in a hole with a holding call or something like that. That's one. And number two, we have a scrappy defense. So I rather them do a whole bunch of plays giving my defense that has a Levante David, a Shaq Barrett, Antoine Winfield, Zion McCollum, Izzian, who else? I'm trying to think. Devin White, right? All these players that I just named punch the ball. So what I am saying is I'd rather have them do a whole bunch of plays coming down the field and a chance of them putting themselves in a hole because of a holding call or throwing an interception because they have a lot of plays trying to get down the field and we have a scrappy defense, or fumbling the ball because we have all those players that I just named, Shaq Barrett, Levante, Devin, Izzian punches the ball. Zion McCollum has punched the ball out a few times. And Antoine Winfield and sometimes Carlton. They all punch at the ball. The more plays that they have, the more chances we have at punching that ball. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like how we play defense. Yeah, it gives up yards, but we're begging them to make a mistake. And not only that, we're not letting the big play happen. And not only that, the more plays they run, the more chances we get of getting a turnover. So I'm not mad. Like I said, the defense, and again, we're doing this without a real pass rush. So the defense is not a problem. The defense is doing their job. They're doing the best they can. And again, we're doing this with a whole bunch of young players, bro. A whole bunch of first and second year players on the D line, basically. All right. Play action. This was, I believe, this is where I stopped watching film, where I saw this and I was like, yeah, I gotta show people. Right here. Right here. It should be going to Chris. I believe that's Chris. Look at all this space. And he's watching him the whole time because he knows it's supposed to go there. Look, he's looking over here. Looks like he's maybe looking at this safety. Now he's looking at the middle of the field. There is nobody that's going to hit that middle of the field but Chris Godwin. So he's looking at, I'm guessing he's looking at the linebacker. The linebacker is coming over here. He should be looking at him like, oh, I got this. He should be fitting that right through here, hitting Chris. Again, legit quarterback knows how to throw over the linebacker, under the safety. This should be a hit right here. Right there is where he should be throwing it. He should be throwing that. He's scared to throw it. He could be looking at him. He's got to be able to fit that around here. He can't turn around and take that. If he throws that, just like right there where he's throwing, if he's throwing here, he turns around, but he can't make the play. He's looking at him, but he's too far to make the play. Baker's got to be able to see this is NFL open right here. You got to be able to make that throw over this guy right here in the back. Boom. That's a catch. If he's good enough, that could be a catch with some yards after. And this is where I said, okay, now I got to show people. I got to show people because this is too much. Too many big plays. Instead, takes the check down. Come on, man. Could have had a big play there. Could have had another big play there. We just threw an interception. I believe we just threw an interception, right? Maybe that scared him. All right. Let's try give the ball. I mean, nothing there. Just there's nothing there. 3rd and 8. Now we're in 3rd and 8. Let's see. There's gonna be something over here. What was that flag for? Was that on us? Looks like once he goes this way, I know the concepts on that side. Did I miss something? I guess we'll find out after. Oh no, they blew it dead. So yeah, it must be false start on somebody. I don't know who the false start was. I think they said Mike. I believe they said Mike on this one, but I don't know who false started. I can't tell. Maybe somebody on the line. K. Dotton, maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who the heck false started. Am I tripping? I don't know. Does anybody see anybody false start? Chris Godwin. That's the last one I can look at. I don't know. Hainsey, you said? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, yeah, maybe the center. I looked at everybody but the center. You're right. Could be the center. Oh, yeah. That's what it was. Okay. So the center was falling back. He was falling back. He looks like he's leaning back. He was waiting. You're like, I can't. Yeah. That's the center. You can't do that. Okay. Let's go to the next one. I was wondering, like, who the heck? Like, no one moved. All right. Let's see this. 3rd and 13. Let's see. Could have had Chris, but it's 3rd and 13. He's going to run out there. And this is my thing, right? 3rd and 13. He's going to dump it down to there. If that's what you were going to do, right? Because I said he could have went to Chris, right? But I didn't really make a big thing about it because I'm like, okay, maybe he was going to try to buy some time to, try to get the first down. Maybe he knew how the play was going to develop. And in his mind, he said, if I can buy some time, there's going to be a first down. Which, look at Trey Palmer, bro. I'm telling you, they're just ignoring Trey Palmer's speed because he's not going to throw it to Trey Palmer. But Trey Palmer is like, people don't understand. If we were actually to hit Trey Palmer just a couple of times, do you know how much Trey Palmer would open up the rest of the offense? Because they would have to account for Trey Palmer and his speed. This is why they keep taking out David Moore and putting in Trey Palmer. Because they're trying to show the defense, hey, this guy can run. You better respect him. And now the defense has been saying, no, Baker, don't even hit him. We're not going to respect him. We're not going to respect him. They want to put Trey Palmer on there because the man is open. And the man is like, he is a threat. That dude is a bona fide threat down the field. And if we get a quarterback, it could be a rookie, because we're not here saying, man, if someone could just break down the defense and see this person open. No. What we're saying is, if we just have somebody that can throw these people and hit them when they're open, not any quarterback, but a good rookie could come in and be accurate and hit players that are open. You know what I'm saying? Once we start hitting this man, Trey Palmer, down the field, the safeties are going to have to respect him. Once the safeties respect him, oh, there goes Evans. Oh, there goes Chris wide open. We already see Chris open. But anyways, the point is, if you were going to just check it down, you might as well have just hit Chris Godwin on stride. You're looking right there, He's so scared. He's so scared to hit that. That should have been thrown already. Should have been thrown. He should be getting there trying to tackle him right when he catches it. Maybe tackle him, maybe miss it. I don't know. But again, he breaks out of the pocket, which I'm not mad at if you break out of the pocket and then throw it down the field. But if you're going to break out of the pocket just to check it down, why you should have just put it right there? This is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go. 4th and 13. We're going to punt. Let's go to the next one. Let's see. This is where we're at, right? Yeah. Okay. Kickoff. So I guess this is halftime. 1st and 10. Check down might be open. It's not open right now. He's looking at Cade Otton. Again, that corner route. It's probably a corner route. And if that's a corner route, it's probably going to be open. Okay, it wasn't a quarter route. And again, it's a post. Look at the ball's right here already. If he's throwing that to Chris, that's open. Chris could get hit right there. I'm not mad at it, but that almost got picked. Let's see that again. There's a reason why Chris is looking back. Because he's looking back because that ball, he's trying to track the ball. In other words, the ball should be in the air. And at this time, he's looking back, get ready to see the ball, to track it, to catch it. So obviously, here, maybe Evans as well. Let me see. Could have been too late. Let me see how that guy played it. No, so he had no chance with Evans. He was there sitting on it. He was there sitting on it. And he should know that Chris is going to have this one-on-one right here with the other safety, because if he doesn't, it'll be an easy check down right here to freaking the running back. He tries to get Cade Otton the comeback, but again, see how late it is, though? Look at this. Look at this ball. Like, let me see if he even had a chance. No, because he stayed on his back foot the whole time. He never turned around like this guy. He was backpedaling the whole time. He was backpedaling the whole time. I mean, he's no threat. He's no threat to pass him up, so he was backpedaling the whole time. Could have easily just checked it down to Rachaad White. If he really felt dangerous, he could have hit Chris Godwin. That's an open route for Chris Godwin. Bad decision, bad pass. Luckily, it was a bad pass. If it was a good pass, it might have been intercepted. And I don't think that was a bad pass on accident either. I think that he was going to pass it and he kind of threw it with no conviction because he was scared it might get picked, and that's exactly how the ball looked. 2nd and 10. Now that's an open Cade Otton. That's a definitely. Please tell me he throws. He got. Now he throws the corner. Just. Out route, check down. If good enough, corner route. Look at Godwin's like, come on. If Godwin is straight, hold on, let me record this because. All right, another bad play. Here we go. Baker just tried to hit Cade Otton for a comeback route. Was a bad throw. Very next play. Out route by Cade Otton. Wide open. Easy 5 yards. This is 2nd and 10. Out route by Trey Palmer. These guys are mixed up with Mike Evans. Easy out route by Trey Palmer. That's another way he could have went. Could easily, because this guy is backing up, because you don't know what's going to happen behind him. Easy check down, be another 5 yards, probably 6 yards, right? He'll probably end up somewhere around here, maybe. You know how slippery Rachaad White is. He decides to take The second to hardest, the first one would be to Mike Evans, which is not even there at all. He goes to Chris Godwin in a corner route. Once again, he is not good at corner routes. It's open though, but he's scared to make that throw and throws a terrible ball. As you can see, Chris Godwin is like flying with his hand like this, trying to reach as far as he can to get it. Now, if he's trying to reach like this as far as he can to get it, and that ball's past him, as you can see, that means he could have threw a better ball and it would have got to him faster than overthrowing him like this. And he's stretched out and then he comes down and then gets hit. Boom. Now he's getting hit. That means that could have been an easier throw if he just would have threw it straight to him or just threw it right. That throw was not a, I missed him or a miscommunication throw. That throw was, I'm scared to make this throw, so I'm going to just throw it where no one can get it and make it seem like I tried. That's what that throw was. Turn around. Why? Because he should be seeing that ball. Should be easy catch right there, but that ball's way over his head. Yeah. Let's. Yep. Let's see if I one pretty much live. Nope, not that one.
Still love each other.
They don't like us. We don't like them. You know how that goes.
Divisional matchup, Conference 2. It's going to be a physical football game.
I get a feeling this is the one everybody has circled on their calendars when the schedule gets released.
Whenever you have
Shut it. All right. Let that load up. Let's see. Painful throw on a corner route, basic throw, and easy catch. He's scared of those corner routes. Unless it's wide open, he's scared of those corner routes. People wonder why our wide receivers get frustrated. Let's see. 3rd and 10. Come on. Once again, let's look at this. Once again, Trey Palmer and Mike Evans attacking that safety. Someone's got to get open. Someone's going to be open. I don't even know what this play is. And I don't like the play. I don't know what this play is. I don't like the play. I thought they were going to just keep running. They all turned around. I don't know what that was about. Let's see. Technically, he really could have hit Trey Palmer over here. I mean, just he knows the play. I don't know what this play is supposed to look like. I don't know if somebody ran the wrong route or what. He looks like he's looking over here. I don't know why. He's looking over here. Maybe he was going to try to hit. It's almost like, you know what it seems like? It almost seems like he's like, okay, my bad on that last throw. So on the next pass, he's going to force it to that player to try to make it up to him. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it looks like he's looking at Chris Godwin. Chris is looking to see if he could fit that in there. I wouldn't even ask him to try to fit that in there. But he could hit this. Now, he's not, he's running, so he would probably do that jump throw, which is probably not going to be accurate. So I wouldn't really want him to throw that either. Now, if he was sitting in the pocket and was like bouncing and then turned, saw Trey Palmer coming, he definitely would be in perfect mechanics to hit it and be a nice rope. Because, I mean, you could be able to hit that, but he was looking at, I don't know, this is just ugly. This just looks ugly. I don't know what he thought was supposed to happen. I don't know if someone, it really wasn't it, just put it like this. It was so, the routes were so ugly looking. I'm not mad that he couldn't find anybody on that, which, like I said, technically, you look at the tape and you say Trey Palmer, he could have hit Trey Palmer right there, but it was so ugly. I could understand seeing him in the pocket, not seeing that route open up. I can see it. I can see him in the pocket looking at the view and like him just like, I have no idea who's getting open right now. Like, so I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. And again, there's another, you know, proof that I'm not here trying to nitpick Baker. If it's supposed to be there, I'm gonna tell you he's supposed to make that throw or he's supposed to see that. But something like that, I get it. I understand it. I'm not mad that he didn't see that or whatever. All right, this is halftime. Us coming back from halftime. I think so, right? Or maybe not. They could have made a touchdown. I think they did do a touchdown. I think we're already back from halftime. Here we go. Let's see. We got, I don't know if that's Evans. No, this looks like Evans right here. So that's probably K Dot. Nope, that might be K. That might, yeah, that's K Dot. Okay, that's Peyton Durham. So it's two tight end set and misses him. Just what is going on, Baker? It's worse than I thought. I'm not gonna lie. I knew he had a bad game because when I see Baker do this a lot, when I see him do this a lot, like hesitate, I know he's probably missing some routes. So I knew he didn't have a good game, but then watching the all 22, it's like, oh, it was worse than I even thought. Just come on, man. Give him a chance. What about Evans? And again, you're seeing, Tyron, he's already shading there. Right decision. It's the right decision. I just look at the ball coming out of his hands. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Just not good. Just not good. All right. Oh, it's a run. Hold on. Let me do something real quick because it's bugging me in my mind. Okay, did I post that third one? Trying to see if I posted that for full breakdown. Maybe I didn't post that third one. Let's see, what is this? Part 3. let that load up. Okay. Let's go back here. All right, let's get 3rd and 6. Let's continue. Concept. Man. Thank you. Oh, this was that one. So this was the one where Mike Evans looked left and then went right again. People were like, how come Mike Evans did that? Because Baker held on to the ball, right? Let me explain. Concepts right here. I see this. I saw the pocket. I said that should be a big play. Boom. Makes his cut. He's running. Bake should be stepping into the pocket right now. He should be because he should be anticipating Mike killing this guy just flat-footed. He should be anticipating him just beating him. Boom. Puts his hand up. I don't know if you guys can see, but he has his hand up. He just put his hand up right there at the 40-yard line. Mike puts his hand up like, throw it, I'm here. Matter of fact, let me record this. All right. Got the concept side over here. Easy. Right here, Baker should be stepping into the pocket because he should be feeling this guy. He should be stepping into this pocket, anticipating Mike Evans beating this guy right here because he knows what the route's going to be. He should be seeing this guy just sitting there. So he should be anticipating Mike Evans beating this guy. Mike Evans gets even with him right at the 40, throws his hands up like, throw it. I'm going to be open. Throw it. Boom. Threw his hand up right there at the 40. Baker looks like he's throwing the ball somewhere. I don't know where, but he's throwing the ball somewhere. At this point, Mike Evans is barely getting his head around. He's going to turn his head around looking for the ball. His head is now fully turned around looking for the ball. The ball should have been thrown already. The ball is not thrown yet. Baker has pulled the ball back and has the ball set again. Mike's like, where's the ball? Well, maybe it's on the other side. Now he's throwing the ball because he was running out of real estate. So now he's going to try to turn it up and look for the ball. Ball's there? No, ball's not there. Well, turn it back around. There's the ball. Missed it. There's the miscommunication. That was that miscommunication. Let me post that because people don't know what's going on with that play. Side over here. Easy. Right here, Baker should be stepping into the pocket because he should be feeling this guy. He should be stepping into this pocket, anticipating Mike Evans beating this guy right here because he knows what the route's going to be. He should be. All right, let's continue. This is a punt. We're almost done. A lot of bad plays, bro. A lot of bad plays by Baker. A lot of bad plays. Run game starts going. 10-yard penalty, holding, I guess. There we go. Checked it down there. Didn't even give it a Chris. Easy, what? Out route? Corner route? Out route? It's like a in-betweener. Basically, it's an out route. Easy out route. He already just decided he was going to give it to Rashad. Didn't even try. Just, I know, I'm just going to check this down. I mean, you should be watching the corner. As soon as you see this corner, like watching this somewhere over here, as soon as you see that corner just go back like that, like he's going to jet, I'm going easy corner route. I mean, easy out route. I mean, you got him there. You got, I don't know who that is. David Moore, maybe? Like, there's, no, it might be Trey Palmer again. There's plays to be made here, bro. Like, there's plays to be made. But he goes for the check down. You could get there. You could get a nice chunk right there. There's plays to be made. He's not even paying attention. He's just following Mike. This middle of the field is open. He's just not reading the defense, bro. He is not reading the defense. This is why I would prefer Kyle. Kyle reads the defense. Oh, he turned his back. That route's going to be open. Oh, he's moving from there. The route coming in is going to be open right there. Kyle reads the defense after the snap. Baker does a great job pre-snap. Great job saying, "Oh, this is zone or it's going to be man. And when this is zone or when this is man, I'm going to go to this guy." But after he snaps the ball, if he is wrong or he's right, but the amount of separation isn't as good as he would like it to be, now he's screwed. Because when he looks everywhere else, it's, I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know my depth perception. I don't know if I can hit that route. I don't know. He's scared. So I give him his credit pre-snap. But then after the snap, where it's like, yo, just look, he's open. Go through your progressions. He's open. He don't see it. He don't see it. And then sometimes when he sees it, if the hole is not big enough, if the separation is not big enough, he's scared to throw it. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. The only reason why it's good enough right now is because we got Desmond Ridder, Derek Carr is playing terrible, and Bryce Young, who's with a terrible team at the moment. That's the only reason why it's good enough to win this division right now. But that's it. We can't try this again. It ain't going to work next year. Promise. All right, we're going to run the ball. Evans is not on the field. So that's another run where Evans is not on the field. I guess still 3-4, so we probably stop taking notes on that. Evans is back on the field. Got the concept over here. The matchup with Evans over here. Evans one-on-one. So basically, Tyrann Mathieu, I mean, you can get him. You can get him. If you got a tablet, guys, listen, if you're sitting down on the bench and you got a tablet, guys, all you really need to watch is the safeties to see what their game plan is against Baker. Look at Tyrann. He sits kind of in the middle of the field, right? Just kind of backpedaling, watching Baker. As soon as Baker could look this way, he's kind of like, whatever. But as soon as he looks this way to Mike, he's breaking. And as soon as he stops looking at Mike, he stops breaking on Mike and he comes back. Looks at Mike. There he goes. He starts breaking over there. Look at him. Starts breaking over there. Baker looks back this way. He's going to put the brakes on and start coming back over here. Now, Baker's fighting, right? And again, he's out the pocket. I mean, where you want to throw the ball? You want to throw the ball here? You want to throw the ball here? You want to hit Rashad? Like, where do you want to throw the ball? You got nowhere by you. You broke out of the pocket. Where do you want to throw the ball, bro? You got time now. Okay, so now you want to run. So you want to throw the ball here to Trey Palmer? What do you want to do? You want to throw it back to Rashad? Okay, he throws it. Trey Palmer. There you go. There you go. Got a first down. It's a first down. Actually, I wanted to go back and look at that again because we saw, let's see if he had time the first time. Back foot means the ball should be coming out somewhere. So from here, it probably should be going to Mike. Back foot, he should be watching. If he's not scooting over here as he hits that back foot, he should be throwing it to Mike, but like somewhere down over here. Should be doing that. Stepping up. He could be hitting him right here. There was opportunities. Once he feels that pressure, he has to get out away from the pressure. He can't feel, he feels like someone's like this on him. So he has to, I got to get away. I got to have clear room to throw this ball. Okay. This is what it is. Cleared the room. Was able to throw that ball right there. Okay, let's go next. Technically, I'm not mad at it at all. What he just did there. Got a first down. Okay, I ain't complaining. But I'm just seeing his, a defender watching game tape of this is noticing these tendencies. I'm pointing out his tendencies. As far as the play itself, he made it work. He got a first down. But you saw some tendencies there. Another run play. This is where we fumble the ball, I believe. All right, let's see. Yep, we kept running the ball. I was like, oh, finally, man. I'm starting to get through. Still enough time. And they're not in the box anymore. I can't believe this happened. And it's like instincts. It just like hit the ground and DeMario just clamped it like right away. No fumbling it or anything, man. Just good, man. This was just such a bad game for us. Such a bad game for us. All right, 7 plays here. All right. Handoff. See what's going on here. Chris, I think he hits him. Yep. Let it go. This is what we've been talking. Look at again. I see we're going up to 7 to 9 people watching. Again, do you see how close everybody is? Because I know in some of those clips that I posted on Twitter, people are going to be like, oh my God, the guy's right there. You can't fit it in right there. He fit that in. So all those other windows I've been talking about were more open than this. But Baker didn't hesitate. He just let it go. Back foot threw it. And was able to fit that in. That ball can get there faster than people can react. Good. This is what I'm saying, man. He could have fit that in there. He fit it in here. Perfect. Probably could have hit Mike too. Let's see. Because he had time. So if he Instead of, he already let go of the ball, which is awesome for Chris Godwin. But if he held on to the ball and he looked at Mike right there, he can throw that right to Mike. This is way smaller than this. He could fit that right through and hit Mike. And there's no way he's getting there. And this is why I'm showing this, because there are plenty of plays that have way bigger spaces than the space he just threw it into Chris Godwin right now. So all those other plays that I'm saying, he can fit that in there. Trust me, an NFL quarterback can fit that in there. I am not lying. All right. Let's see what we got here. The line broke through already. Not mad. He got to make time. He gotta, I mean, he could try to throw that, but if he makes time, he could probably hit Rashad. I don't know if that's what he does here. He sheds him off. And right there, throw it to Rashad. Let Rashad do the rest of the work. Throw it to Rashad. Good. There you go. Rashad makes a miss. Exactly. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Exactly. Let Rashad do the rest of the scrambling. Throw it to him and let him scramble. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. Good job, Bake. Wasn't mad. Perfect. Bake did that wasn't Dave Canellis. That was all Baker. Play might have been good. Wasn't really checking. Don't really matter because the line did not hold up at all. Look, we could look again. Let's look at the play design itself. Let's see. So the play design is actually good. We got, let's say if Baker actually had a pocket, he would have been able to throw here. He would have been, he should have been able to throw here, but looks like he's falling. Yeah, so that's pretty much covered. But he would have had a nice 10, 15-yard play right here on K. Dotton if there was a pocket. But there was no pocket. Baker had to make something happen. He got out of there. He threw and made something out of nothing. He threw it to Rashad, and Rashad finished making something out of nothing. So that was Baker and all. That was all Baker and all Rashad. They made that play happen. Good play call, good design. Bad O-line play, didn't let that play happen. But Baker made up for it. That's something Baker did that Kyle Trask probably wouldn't have done. Back foot, there we go. He's letting the ball go again. Oh, I thought he was. See that again. Okay. I'm not too mad at that either. But I'm glad he hit that back foot and was getting ready to throw it. He got hit. He held on to the ball. I'm not mad at it. It is what it is. Not mad at it. But do you see the difference in those last 2 reps? He's hitting that back foot and he's getting ready to just throw it. Just let it go, bro. Just let it go. That's what we need. He started too late doing that. Should have been playing quarterback like that. And you notice how he just got sacked, and I can say that he was going to do that. Like, I can see that he was going to do that. He was going to let it go. And he got hit. See, again, back foot, just made a decision, threw it. I can't be mad at that. Back foot, throw it. Make a decision, throw it. Now, am I mad that it's just a check down? Let's see the rest of the play. It's 3rd and 13, so I'm telling you right now, I'm not mad. It's 3rd and 13, unless he had plenty of time. Okay, so I'm mad. Because he could have stepped into the pocket and he could have hit Mike. Another great play. The pocket, see, Stinny got his butt kicked all day. But he's getting beat on that outside. You know why he's getting beat on the outside? Because he was trained by Tom Brady. And Tom Brady trained his O-line. Don't get beat quick and don't get beat in the inside. If you get beat on the outside because I can step in the pocket. Baker could have stepped in and maybe and hit hit Mike Evans. Shoot, even maybe Cade Otton. But I'm going to say this. It was possible I'm not mad at it. I'm especially not mad at it, but I could be mad at it because we're late in the game. And this man should have been doing this since the beginning of the game. I'm talking about back foot, letting it go. I'm a little mad at it because now it's too late to just back foot, just check it down to the running back. Now is the time where you got to scramble and just not back foot, check it down. Now is the time where you got to scramble, make some time. You need that first down. We're running out of possessions. You need that first down. Scramble, try to find some time and hit what you need to hit to get that first down because we're running out of possessions. We're already late in the game. So I'm not mad, but I'm kind of like, okay, bro. Now you want to be quarterback. Now you want to be Mr. Let's quarterback the right way. And we're already now going into the fourth quarter. It's the end of the third quarter. Like, come on, bro. Have we even scored a touchdown yet? I don't think I've seen us score a touchdown yet. Punt, end of half, punt. So we didn't score a touchdown to the fourth quarter? I could have sworn we scored one in the third. Am I tripping? Field goal, punt, fourth quarter. Interception, touchdown, fumble. So everything was in the fourth quarter. Jeez Louise, bro. So we're punting right now. And the next possession is going to be a freaking interception. Oh, my God. All right, 1st and 10. Here's another possession. Pump fake again. I believe he's pointing him out. Let's see this again. No, he wasn't pointing him out. Okay. Can he get out of this? Because again, as a quarterback, I'm not mad at this decision. As a quarterback who hasn't done nothing all game and we're now in the fourth quarter and we're down 20 points. Yeah, let's scramble and not just check this freaking ball down because we need to hit this big play. All right. As a quarterback, again, not mad at the situation. Maybe he could have scrambled, maybe not. I'm not exactly sure. Because of what the game situation is, I would have rather him try to scramble and get that throw for the big playoff than just check it down. But 2nd and 5. All right. Let's see. Got Chris. But he's looking over here. Okay, Cade Otton, that's an out. You should be able to get that. He's throwing it to him. Good. Cade Otton gets that. See what I'm saying? All right, cool. How did he – hold on, go back. I want to see how was that rhythm. Because I kind of feel like he double clutched that too, but maybe not. Yep. I don't understand it. Not only did he double clutch that, but Mike Evans, he could have hit Mike Evans over the top as well. Tyrann Mathieu over here. This safety breaks down over here. No way Tyrann Mathieu was going to get over here. You hit him over here. Anyways, that double clutching messes him up all the time. He threw a good ball there, but people want to wonder why his ball placement is not good. He got to stop that, bro. When we see him do that several times, we know he's having a bad game. Second guessing himself. Trey Palmer. Oh, snap. Again, he's looking at Trey Palmer too. Oh. Oh my gosh. Why is this man so scared to take that shot with Trey Palmer, bro? Why is he so scared to take that shot with Trey Palmer, bro? He knows he should be throwing to him. Trey Palmer's gone. Soon as he saw that ball come out, he knew it wasn't coming to him when he slows down. I don't know if that was going to here. I don't know why. It should have at least went to Chris Godwin. I don't. It's like he doesn't. It's like he only, like I said, he's only remembering, okay, this is the route that I'm going to go to because I think it should be open. And then he hikes it and he sees that it's there, but he's like, oh, it's not enough separation. I can't fit that ball in. So he decides to go somewhere else. But when he decides to go somewhere else, he don't remember where anybody else is supposed to be, besides maybe the check down or someone right in freaking front of him. At least it's supposed to go here to Chris Godwin. But he's supposed to make this throw. I'm sorry. That's another potential touchdown for freaking Trey Palmer, or at least to get us at the 30-yard line. 30-yard to 20-yard line right there. Second and 10, because that was first down. Why not take the shot on first down? That's why Dave Canellis calls it, to take a shot on first down. That's why he called that play. Take the shot. If it's there, take the shot. It's first down. Second and 10. Oh my. This better be somebody. This better not be a ref. This better not be a ref. Please don't tell me these are the two safeties right here. Oh, Lordy Jesus. These are the two safeties. Oh my God. Does he take, maybe he does take the shot. Maybe I didn't even let it play out. Let me see. He took the check down. He took the check down. Look at Chris Godwin. Look at Chris Godwin. Look at Chris Godwin's head. He goes, oh, look at, he puts his, oh my God. Chris Godwin's tired of this crap, bro. There's no way Jason Light asks these wide receivers if they want Baker back and they say yes. There's no way. In fact, I'm going to record these two. I'm going to record this. And so I'm going to give you back-to-back plays here. First and 10, Dave Canellis calls the play. Baker's looking on this side. We're down. We haven't scored any points yet. So you know Dave Canellis is calling a shot on first down. Maybe take a shot. It's first down. We got Trey Palmer up here beating his guy again. Baker throws that. There's no way Tyron's catching him. Maybe he catches him at 30. Maybe he catches him at the 20. Baker throws that right now. That's a catch right there, but Baker can't make that throw. There's the separation. He's going to separate. As soon as Baker throws that ball up more, that separation is going to go more and more. Tyrann Mathieu not getting there. Well, you don't want to throw that. At least throw to Chris Godwin. I mean, we haven't scored. We're in the fourth quarter already. It's first and 10. Let's get down there. But no, he wants to take the check down. Misses the check down. Okay, the play right after that. Second and 10. Let's see what happens. Dave Canellis, he's dialing them up. He knows we need to hurry up and score. He's dialing them up. What's going on? Takes a step back. These are the two safeties. So you're saying the safety on this side that has two receivers looks like they're about to go down the field, and this safety is just standing there? Should that ball not go to Chris Godwin? Or once again, Trey Palmer, who's running down the field, once again, let's see what happens. Chris Godwin, Trey Palmer, no safety. All this, no safety. Takes the check down again. Let's watch Chris Godwin's reaction as he puts his head back in disbelief and in frustration. I doubt. There he goes. Pulls up, pulls his head back. Right there, pulls his head back, is looking up. Jason Light asked these wide receivers, at least Godwin, because maybe Evans don't mind because he's getting his touches. They asked Chris Godwin if they want Baker back. I guarantee you he's not telling Jason Light, yeah, bring him back. He's telling them we got to go a different direction. Guaranteed. Now, let me post that. It's terrible. Terrible stuff. So I'm going to give you back-to-back. All right. Let's continue. This is, oh my goodness. Frustrating. First and 10. Mike Evans. Another big play. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the interception. That's the interception. Oh Lord, let's. So I just showed you back-to-back home run hits or 30-yard plus plays that Baker ignored. And the very next play after that is Baker throwing that interception. He chooses to throw to David Moore. Plenty of room to hit Mike Evans for another deep strike, maybe a 15-yard, 20-yard play, maybe more if he hits the right angle and takes off. But, you know, he's already made his mind where he's going with the ball. Doesn't read the defense after the snap, just pre-snap. And it's not so much accuracy here because the ball gets a little bit tipped. But still, I mean, it's not a good decision anyways. But the ball gets tipped, goes even more behind David Moore, and this ball gets intercepted. Situation where he could have had Mike Evans plenty of time, plenty of space, I should say. As far as the pocket, I mean, right there, he could be letting that ball go right through here, hitting Mike. That same amount of time that it took him to throw here, he could have used that time to throw to Mike. Yeah. Was there anybody else? I mean, he could have had the check down, could have had this right here, but I'm really not mad at that because again, we're down. We need to get down the field. So I'm not mad that he chose a deeper route. At this point, I'm not mad he chose a deeper route. He just chose the wrong deeper route. He chose a route that then it got tipped, which is not his fault. It is his fault, but it's not his fault. The ball should have came to Mike. That's where it should have went. It should have went to Mike. Just is what it is. Yeah. Let's go 100%. Part 5. Part 6. Oh, okay. I was like, what happened? One second. Let me post this part. Is the does my sound different or sounds the same? I had my thing muted the whole time. It pisses me off because I literally checked it. Do I sound the same or does it sound weird? Let me know if it sounds the same or it sounds weird, echoey or anything in the comment section, please. All right. Sounds great. Okay, thank you. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Where are we at? The interception. Got a 30-yard, 35-yard pass. 3rd and 12. Wait, whoa. What happened? So this is where we get a touchdown finally. All right, here we go. We attacking. Okay, with the comeback. Is that the only reason why? Nice throw. Nice throw. That once again, back foot throwing. Again, what have I said? Every time he hits that back foot and decides and throws, we see good. Back foot throws to Mike, wide open, catches, gets to running and gets yards. That's what I'm talking about. Watch his rhythm. He hits that back foot and lets it go. When he doesn't hesitate, good things happen. When he hits that back foot and says, I just got to let it go, and he just trusts it and just lets it go, turning around, like I said, turn around, ball's already in the air. That's how it needs to be. Plenty of these plays out there for him to make. 1st and 10. Let me mute that. Man. I want them to see that I'm putting good stuff too. So let me put this up there. Again, what have I said?
Yeah, you know
That kind of
All right, let's continue. You guys let me know if my volume starts tripping. Let's see. Should still be good. Okay. Next play, 1st and 10. Let's see what's going on. Got easy play. Stepping up. I mean, now look at now these safeties are bailing. Now now and still oh my gosh. And Trey Palmer still beats it, bro. Let me record this. Once again, it's 1st and 10 now. We just had a couple of big plays. These safeties are backing up. Look at these safeties. They are backing up. They're like, all right, we got to make sure nothing goes over our head. We got to play whatever. We're spread out. Tyron's still worried about Mike. Okay, we got 2 guys over here. Look at the pocket. Baker stepping into the pocket right now. That means he's going to have plenty of time once he steps in. And look at these guys. They are bailing. They are bailing because they're like, yeah, we can't keep getting beat over the top. You know, he's starting to throw it. Now that Baker's starting to actually get some yards, they're starting to bail a little bit. And even though they're bailing, Trey Palmer is still about to whip everybody and beat everybody over the top. People are not understanding how big of a weapon Trey Palmer is. This man, all the time that I've been watching the All 22 film this year, I'm seeing constant plays of Trey Palmer killing it over the top and also Baker ignoring Trey Palmer over the top. There is no way any of these people are catching up to Trey Palmer. There's no way they're catching up to Trey Palmer. Now, this guy starts coming down because obviously they see the ball, but they were not staying with Trey Palmer. They were not staying with Trey Palmer. And look at Rashad streaking down as well. This is a shot. This is constant. This is literally like the second play after the last part 6 you guys saw. Dave Canellis was calling it up, sending them. He was sending people, sending them down there. Let's give a shot right here. Just check it down to K. Dotton. No. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. You got options, bro. Buy some time and look down the field. He literally called a play where 3 people were going to be down the field. He should have snapped the ball, knowing where we're at. He should have snapped the ball, looked at the safeties, and said, we got this. Bought some time, maybe looked over here, maybe even looked over here. If you're seeing on tape over and over again that Trey Palmer's just burning people, just like you stare down Mike Evans, why don't you just stare down Trey Palmer and wait for him to get open and buy time until he takes that top off and just launch it? But he can't. There's no point of him doing it because he can't hit Trey Palmer. He can hit Mike, but he can't hit Trey Palmer. I keep doing this. There's a lot of videos. People are gonna hate me. People are mad. I know people are mad at me. I know people gonna be mad at me. It's all good. It's all good. The world needs to see it one way or another. Once again, part 7. All right, let's keep it going. So Bake is not it. Is that what you're telling me, RTP? What you think, bro? No, OG. Bake is not it, OG. We've been on this. We've been saying this for a minute. We've been on this. All right, check the ball down because it's a screen. Screen works for us. Should have probably tried that earlier in the game. I always say it, throw at least 2 screens a game. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, come on. Come on. Did he not throw that? Oh, it must have got batted down. I was finna say, like, bro, what does Godwin got to do? Look, Trey Palmer Devin Tompkins as well. You throw that over the top to Devin Tompkins, pass interference. Because look, he already had his hands on there. He already had his hands on there, stopping him from beating him. You throw that to Devin Tompkins, I guarantee you that corner is going to jump on that wide receiver and get pass interference because he's already fighting him. He's already fighting him to not pass him, and he's not really running with him. Devin Tompkins sees that ball in the air. He puts his hands up. I guarantee you he throws himself on him, calls PI. See what else. He did try to throw it to Godwin. Let's see. That was really his own. Trey Palmer slipped. He could have hit. That would have been nice. If he could have hit him, he just would have took off. I don't know how far down he would have got, but that actually would have been let me see. What was his route like? Okay. So he was going to throw to him. I don't know if he was going to throw to him or he was doing that on purpose to move. He might have been doing it on purpose to move the linebacker. So Baker, that's probably what it was because he knows Baker's doing that. Chris is doing this and coming back in. So I think he was doing that on purpose. It just happened to get batted down. So I'm not mad at this technically, but again, we have plenty of one-on-ones down the field, bro. Listen, Herbert dotting them up all day. Herbert is dotting this up all day. All those Trey Palmers, Herbert, who else? Just Kyle Murray, Geno, Drew Lock. We saw Drew Lock dot people up, right? When he came in for the freaking Seahawks. Who else? Mahomes, Josh Allen, I can even say Tua this year, dotting people up. Anybody with accuracy is dotting the Saints up with all these one-on-one down the fields that we have going on in this game. But not with Baker. We pretty much have Tom Brady all over again, which is we're limited down the field. The only difference is Brady was limited because of his arm was given out and he physically wasn't accurate as consistently down the field. Baker just don't have accuracy down the field. I mean, he don't have accuracy anywhere. So his accuracy is average, but his accuracy is average all game with every throw. Tom Brady was accurate from medium to short routes until he threw his arm out trying to throw down the field. Then after that, his accuracy would be average for, the rest of the game, depending on if he's going to throw down the field again. It would be average for a couple of, that's the difference between Tom Brady and Baker Mayfield. But as far as throwing down the field, I mean, Baker is decent enough when it comes to Evans. Everybody else, he can't hit. He can't hit. He cannot hit. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's continue. 2nd and 10. And we score a touchdown here. I still haven't seen the touchdown, but we scored a touchdown here somewhere. Woof. Quick. And how do they know that these screens are coming? Because they are just like knowing. And I mean, this is nothing different. You got, I believe that's Chris, that's Trey Palmer. I don't see anything that would notify them that it's a screen, but he smelt it right away. He called it out. He ran over there. The only thing I can think of, because it makes no sense why they would know that we're going to throw a screen. Like, it's not a special formation. We've had this formation many times. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no type of pattern that I can see as far as formation-wise or where we're setting up our guys to make me think, oh, they know every time we do this that we're going to throw that screen. And we throw screen. We already threw a screen to Mike Evans. We throw screens to Rashad. We throw screens to Chris Godwin. We throw screens to Trey Palmer. So there's nothing that would show me or that I could think of that they would know we're going to throw the screen. There's only one thing that I can think of, and it's probably the answer. They probably seen on tape. And I wish, you know what? Let me play it from the very, very beginning. Let me see. Yep. That's what it is. Caught it. Game tape shows you everything, baby. What I was going to say is they probably saw on tape when you give them this look defensively, when they have a formation like this, and you give them this look defensively, they always audible to the screen. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know how good you guys can see this, but you're going to see right now, Baker's going to go back. He's going to look at them, and he's going to go like this or something. He does something with his hands. He audibles. He's changing something. And as soon as you see Baker do this with his hands, that's when you see Demario Davis call it out, and then he says, okay, I'm going to just stop it myself, or either that or I'm supposed to get it. Like, he's baiting them. He's baiting them to, maybe not baiting them, but he knows what they like to do when the front seven gives them a look and they're in this formation. Watch this. Watch Baker. Right there. He's called something out. Right there again. He's calling something out. You're going to see Demario now. Boom. He's calling it out. That's what they're doing. He's bailing out, but he's watching to see. He don't even look. He's not even looking at Baker no more. He's going straight to him. He's not even looking to see if Baker is throwing the ball. He is going straight to him. Baker, the ball is barely being snapped, and the man is not even looking at Baker no more. His eyes have left the quarterback, and he is running straight to Trey Palmer. He's not even turning back. Let's see. He didn't even turn back to see if the ball is being thrown. He is just going straight to tackle Trey Palmer. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. See, tell me you guys are hearing this breakdown from somebody else. I know I got people from Twitter watching because I'm posting a whole bunch of stuff. So I know I got people from Twitter watching. We got 10 people watching right now. Tell me you hearing this breakdown from somebody else. Oh, he knew the formation. Nah, that's not what it was. He saw on tape when they got people like this, when we got receivers like this, when do they audible to that screen? Because that wasn't the call. He changed the call. He saw it. Oh, they're all bunched up right here. Hey, screenplay. We're gonna throw a screen at him real quick. Soon as he throws his hands up, makes that call, DeMario sees it. Up, they're doing it. They're doing it. Hey, they're doing it. They're doing it. I got it. I'm not even looking. I'm running. I know exactly where it's going. Even the defensive lineman. Let's see if he just knew the screen was coming. See? Now, he can literally be like this just because he felt it. He felt the screen just based off of Tristan. I'm not saying that is what it is because I think he knew because he called it out. But this play, what this defensive end did right here, could have simply been because he felt the screen coming, or he saw in Baker's eyes, he can see that he's about to let go of that ball right away. So he saw that coming, so that he got on the way too. But for sure, we know why DeMario did that. We know why DeMario knew that. 2nd and 10, killed it. And now that I'm thinking about it, I wish I could go back and see those end around plays. Because again, those plays are being called when they're giving us a certain look. Those simple plays are being audibled into when we're given a certain look. Hey, we got an easy right here if we do that screen. Hey, we got an easy right here if we do this. And if you do that enough, teams understand that. Oh, every time the defense gives them this look, they want to take advantage of it, and they audible to an easy screen, or they audible to the bubble screen, or they audible to the end around, or whatever it is. So that could be a reason why it seemed like that defense knew what we were doing. Baker could be, and this isn't necessarily like, oh, that's Baker's fault. He's not smart enough or nothing like that. That's not necessarily Baker's fault. That could just be what Baker was taught by Dave Canellis. Hey, when you see this, audible this into this. Or Dave could just be telling them, if you see this, you can always audible to this. That doesn't mean do it all the time. Because again, if you do it too many times, teams will start baiting you into doing that. We've heard our defensive players say that before against other teams, that they say, we knew when we show them this, that they were going to throw here, or they were going to try to do this. When we showed them this look defensively, we knew that that would make them audible to this. So we were expecting this. We've heard our defensive players say that before. So defenses do that. Well, they see on tape, every time a defense is in this look, they like to audible to this. And that's exactly what we saw right there. 3rd and 12. Let's see what happens. Fake blitz. Have we thrown our touchdown yet? Check down. Oh, my God. Do y'all understand? Do you guys really think that Chris Godwin's wife was mad at Todd Bowles or Dave Canellis? No. I told you guys this before. There is a reason why when Chris Godwin's wife went at everybody or whatever, made those comments, and then after that, they had an interview with Chris Godwin, and a reporter asked him, are you good with Dave Canellis? And he said, I have no malice towards Dave Canellis. I have no malice towards Dave Canellis. I have no malice towards Coach Bowles. I don't have no malice towards Baker. They didn't ask him anything about the quarterback. They asked him about his coach, Dave Canellis. There is a reason why Chris Godwin added Baker when he was saying that he don't have no malice towards nobody, because that's the real issue. This is why he is frustrated, why he's been frustrated all year, why his wife came out and was frustrated, because this keeps happening. Pocket, beautiful pocket. Read the defense. He's going to step up and check it down. Chris Godwin's already turning around like, bro, where's that ball at? Where's that ball at? Should be around here. Where's that ball at? Nope, checks that ball. Chris Godwin, look, he's got to be a professional. That's what Chris is saying in his mind. Be a professional. Be a professional. Did we not get a touchdown here? Oh, man. Let me throw this in the Twitter. Part 8. Oh my God, I keep doing this. There is a reason why. All right, let's continue. There you go. Let's see. Not mad at it. Maybe could have gotten a little bit more yards, but that don't matter. This is good enough. Good enough. Once again, back foot throwing. Again. Let me say again. When he hits his back foot and lets it go, good things happen. Back foot, let it go. Break. He broke. Ball's already coming out. That's how it has to be all the time. Ball's already over here. Catch. Every time. When Baker does that, the offense looks like we have a real quarterback, but he doesn't. Bounce, back foot. That's it. It's that simple. That simple. Man. Again, I got to put some good things in there because they're going to think, oh, all this guy does is talk trash. Let me say again. All right, let's continue. So it's 4th and 6. We got that first down. Let's see. What was that? What time is it, man? It's about to be 8. I got to go to bed. Touchdown. Touchdown. Let's see. There's the touchdown. Beautiful. Let's go again. So people, all right, here's the touchdown. Once again, stop, back foot throw, strike. There's a lot of easier throws that he's not throwing, but he wants to, he knows he has to have this. Back foot throw, strike, touchdown. That's, again, when he doesn't hesitate, when he just says it should be there, Let me get that throw. He's so scared of him protecting the ball so much that he's missing a lot of opportunities like this. This is NFL. This is NFL quarterbacking. Hit that back foot, let it go, because it should be there. It should be there. Seeing how everybody's moving, it should be there. You hesitate, that's going to close up. That's going to be gone. Once again, Dave Canellis calls. This could have been a touchdown as well. He throws it more over here. That could have been a touchdown as well. Dave Canellis has got a lot of plays that you know, it's there. The plays are there. The plays are there to be made. Even with all those run plays that we doing way too much, even with all those run plays that were just too many run plays, there's still a lot of passing plays that are there to be made. Big passing plays. Home run hits, big explosion plays. There's a lot of plays there to be made still. This was one of them. Baker hit his back foot, let it go, threw a strike, touchdown. There it is. I got to start getting through these because it's starting to get late. We should be done because we just scored a touchdown. I know we only scored 2 more. So it's not like there's much more left. All right. What is this? Part 9? All right. Extra point. This is a fumble. Mayfield pass deep to Trey Palmer. Man, that was the very first play. Jeez. Man. This play is so disappointing. I don't even want to put it on there because I don't want them to, you know what? Let me do it because I don't know what they're going to say, but I'm going to put it up there anyway. So, very next possession, very first play, Trey Palmer again. I mean, this is all day. We've been showing tape of him getting down the field all day. For once, again, he's literally in the middle of the field. This safety's in the middle of the field. I've said many times where the safety's shading the other way or just whatever. If the safety is in the middle of the field, he will not catch up to Trey Palmer. Same thing with Mike Evans. He will not catch up to Mike Evans if they're stuck in the middle of the field. We've seen this all game. Once again, Baker finally, back foot, lets it go. Trust that it's open. Back foot, lets it go. Now, Trey Palmer is trying to get it. It's not a bad throw. It could be better. Unfortunately, it was a little too much ahead of him to where he caught it. He started losing his footing because he had to keep his momentum. I just chalk it up as bad luck. If he's able to catch it, like lean back and catch it, like kind of like look over his shoulder, lean back a little bit and catch it, he can keep going. But he really had to lean a little bit forward and catch it, and it kind of put him off balance. Just sucks. Just sucks. But these plays are there. Again, these plays are there. These plays are there. We just got to start using Palmer as a weapon. They just got to be used as a weapon more. That hurts. That hurts. say, but I'm gonna put it up there anyway. So, very next possession, very first play, Trey Palmer again. I mean,
That you have two good teams, you're gonna be trading good.
oh shut it. Oh shut it. Let's go here. Gotta make those throws consistently. Baker Mayfield is the Devin White of the offense. Coaches love them, but we can all see they are so inconsistent and shouldn't be tolerated. That's Bo's downfall. I mean, it is and it isn't. The reason why I say it isn't is because Bowles gives people in nature, he doesn't just pull people. I've said that, I've explained this before. Because he doesn't just pull people and be like, no, you're not good enough. It doesn't kill people's confidence. And because he doesn't kill people's confidence, it allows youngsters to be able to build and get better instead of being scared to make a mistake. And then because of that, they never grow as a player. They never are able to be developed right. So I get it what you're saying. You're not wrong about what you're saying, but there's a good part about Bowles being like that too. And I rather my coach be like that, because the only time it really is a problem is for the quarterback position. The only time that it is a problem that your coach is like that is for when that player that he's giving chances over and over again is the quarterback, because the quarterback is such an important role. But when it's any other position, it's okay, because you might be developing somebody. And if not, the rest of the team should be able to pick up the slack. The quarterback position is that position where it's going to hurt. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. You're not wrong. But I would take, I'm kind of happy my coach is like that, because it helps us develop a lot of other players. It sucks because he's also like that with the quarterback, and that sucks. But for everything else, check down. I'm not mad at it, because all these routes were comeback routes, and he wasn't going to have enough time for that comeback route. So I'm not mad at that. He might have been able to do a better route right there. Who is that, Mike? Oh, no, that's K. Dotton. Probably would have been nice to K. Dotton, but I'm not mad because you give it to the running back. He got all that space. That's fine. Let that running back do that. That's fine. Not mad at that at all. Because of that play design, I'm not mad that he got rid of it and didn't wait for the play to develop or run around for the play to develop. That play was either going to be there right away, which it wasn't, or especially when that pass rush came, just dump it and get those yards. Here, people are running down. You can see they're protecting that top a lot more now. They're protecting that, and even here, Lordy Jesus, even here, that should have been, again, he sees Godwin open. Let's see how long it takes him to throw it. He should be throwing it now. Throw it now. And throwing it here, I mean, he probably should have thrown it better, but it is what it is. Touchdown. Let's see. Now, this is what I meant, right? That play kind of took a while to develop. If you're going to be a quarterback that buys time in the pocket, then be it the quarterback that buys time in the pocket. When you got plays like that, you can buy time in the pocket too. There's big plays that's there to be made. Could have had K. Dotton. Went away from it. Could have had Cade Otton. All right. Let's go to the 2-point conversion that didn't count. He's looking at Cade, and he just gets off of him too fast. There it is. Were you not waiting for him to break? Like, wait for the guy to make his break. You should know that's going to be open. Wide open. Cade Otton's like, yo, I'm open. Yo. He just got off of him so fast. Don't understand why. He should have known that was easy. Instead, he starts running this way. Now Cade Otton's out the picture because he's running away from him. Sees Chris Godwin. Unfortunately, he steps out of bounds right there. Takes that shot. He's not happy with that shot. Oh, well. Gets the 2-point conversion, but he stepped out of bounds. Doesn't count. Gotta put that in there. If I even recorded that, let's see. Let's go to the 2-point conversion that didn't count. Why do I freaking keep having music? Part.
How are the fans?
Oh my gosh.
Can I pass?
Winston, there he goes.
So this is the second attempt at the 2-point conversion, which he looks at. Oh my gosh. Shut up. Jeez Louise. I'm not still muted, am I? I'm good, right? I'm not muted no more? Okay. Now I can hear the music. Okay, let me double check these. Stay starts running this way. Shot. Well. I just chalk it up as bad luck. Okay. So yeah, what about here? Chris he's looking at someone's gonna get covered. All this right here, they can't cover everybody right there. But that's exactly what you saw here. He blind threw this throw for the second 2-point conversion. He was watching and then turned around and just threw it right at Mike. All right, so we're good. Let's see where we at. 2-point conversion. They do all that running, all that crap. Who cares? Okay, let's see. 2-point conversion. Oh, that was it. That's it. That's it. We don't get the ball back. Game over. Bad game. It might, I mean, it might be one of the worst. I mean, it definitely is one of the worst games. It definitely is one of the worst games. People say that the Panthers game was a bad game. I don't think I broke that game down. I never checked it out. I was already over it. I was already over the whole Baker situation by then. So I didn't even want to break nothing down anymore. But and I think that's gonna be my last breakdown. There's no, I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna break down next week because whatever happens. I really don't care after that. Even if he has a good game, I'm not breaking it down because we know that that's not Baker. I broke down his best game, his greatest game, and I've broken down plenty of bad games. And we see the same thing over and over again. I say the same thing over and over again when I'm breaking down these games. And even when he had his good game, I was like, see, this is the part that I was saying. This is good. This is what I want to see. And I was explaining all the bad stuff that I've been saying. I was explaining on the good games that he had, what I was talking about and the difference and what the difference makes. So there's no need for me to break Baker down. Hopefully this is the last year of Baker being with us. People want him to come back. Even as a bridge quarterback, it's just like, why? If we're gonna bring Baker back, it don't really make sense. You might as well just play Trask. Like, there's no point. There really is no point in bringing Baker back at all. Like, there really isn't. Not even to say, look at his stats. None of that. There's no reason. We skid by. We got lucky this year with Baker. It is what it is. We were able to skid by because nobody knew how Baker was doing what he's doing, but now there's too much tape. There is too much tape. People are going to be making Baker have these games all the time, especially our division games. Our division opponents, all of them got enough tape. You can see it every game we've played. We had trouble with the division, period. So Baker's going to look like this besides maybe the Panthers game, I don't know. I haven't even looked at that tape really, but we'll see this week coming up. But even that one, people were saying was one of his worst games. So literally every team in the division knows how to stop Baker. Knows how to stop Baker. And I think any team that we played this year, if we play next year, it's going to be bad too. Because they're going to realize what they did to let Baker be good, and they're not going to make that same mistake. Now, there will be stupid coaches out there. There will be new coaches out there that don't know nothing about Baker yet. So we probably have a chance with that. But for the main part, there really is no reason to bring Baker back. He's not going to bring nothing for us. I've showed you on tape several times. Mike Evans, even Mike Evans, even though Mike Evans is having a career year, you can see on tape several times. I mean, you can see it in the live games. Several times where Mike Evans is frustrated. He's just like, oh my God, I got to deal with this. You can see every game on every tape. Chris Godwin frustrated with the quarterbacking right now. There's no reason to bring Baker back. There really isn't. There really isn't. Before, when he had the Green Bay, I was like, okay, we're probably going to give him a contract. You know, it seems like now he's figured out. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, now maybe the light bulb turned on. Maybe now he's fully comfortable in the offense. That's why now he looked the way he looked in that Green Bay game. You know what? It was just a lucky game. When you bring it on down, it was just a game where it just seems like it was a game where he said, F it. F it. I fumbled the ball. We're starting off bad. F it. I'm going to let it go. And he just had a good game. And then after that, he went right back to the regular Baker, right back to using the cheat codes, right back to cheating the system, right back to trying to cheat the game. And we seen it. And now he played another good defense. They didn't allow him to use the cheat sheet and cheat the system. And when a defense is decent enough to not allow Baker to use the cheat sheet or cheat the system, he don't know what he's doing out there, and he looks like this every time. Every time. Both Falcon games, Panther game, this last Saint game, and a whole bunch of other games, you know. I just can't think of it right now. Just again, not just division games, whole bunch of other games during the season that he just looked like he didn't know what he was doing out there. So there's what did you say? Hold on. Sound is good. The fan base will look back at his stats verbatim. I can feud teams going after Baker. I don't know what team would go after Baker. I went over a list. The last live stream we had, I went over a list with Rashad, and I think there was like 3 teams. I was like, well, maybe. I can see Baker, trying to be the Patriot way. It ain't going to go good. I promise you that. No quarterback's going to do good in the Patriot way. But I could see Baker thinking that it was going to help him. I could see Baker being a Raider, feeling that, oh, we're a Raider. He has that Raider grit and everything except for football, just like it happened here. Oh, he's that, he got that attitude and They'll eat it up. Raider Nation will eat that up. They'll go for it. He'll be hyped for a couple of years a couple of weeks, and then he ain't, Raiders ain't got no system out there that's going to make him look good. You know what I'm saying? Devin, as much as everyone thinks that Davante Adams is better than Mike Evans, I guarantee you Davante Adams can't make him look like the way Mike Evans made him look. I guarantee you Davante Adams cannot make Baker look as good as Mike Evans. I promise to God he won't. He will not make Baker look as good as Mike Evans has made him look. No doubt in my mind. But I can see him going with the Raiders. Besides that, maybe Sean Payton with the Broncos. Maybe Sean Payton thinks he's good enough still to do that. I doubt that'll work as well. I doubt it'll work over there with Sean Payton. Baker's not smart enough. Sorry. He doesn't, after the snap, not good enough. Won't work. Pre-snap, he's smart enough. After the snap, he's not smart enough. Or has enough vision, I should say. I don't see no other teams. I don't think in Washington, nope, they got Sam. They'll take Sam Howell. I will take Sam Howell in a hot beat over Baker. Minnesota, not a chance. Not a chance. I would take Kirk Cousins and I would take the bald-headed dude that went over there. I would take him over Baker. Jets, I can see him with the Jets. That was another one. Being behind Aaron Rodgers, definitely. He should be with the Jets. That would actually be good for him. Because he'd be the perfect guy if, maybe win a game or two. So Jets would be good for him. Denver, I said. Las Vegas, I said. Chicago, no. Chicago will not take a shot on Baker. Chicago will stay with Justin Fields, which is smart, or they'll go with another quarterback in the draft, which is also smart. They will not. Josh Dobbs in Minnesota, yes. But Minnesota would not. Chicago will not go after Baker. Promise you. I promise you. Those are the teams that I named are the only teams that would take a chance on Baker. I promise you. Baker does not have a list. Baker does not have a list. Jason Light can say, hey, you go get you a deal and you come back and we'll match it. And I guarantee you he'll be like, yeah, I told you that was all you're going to get. Like, Baker is not going to have a deal like that. I don't even want to match him. Just let him go. Just let him go. I don't care how low. I don't care if it says I'll give you the same contract. Why? There's no point. If we give him the same contract, let him get another quarterback battle. A real quarterback battle. A real one. Because there's really no point in bringing back Baker. If you want to bring back Baker, just put Kyle Trask in there, please. Let's just see what Kyle Trask is. I'm done. The Baker's not it. He's not it. He's not it. There's no point. Can he put up numbers against a sorry defense? Yes. Against a defense that don't have a good game plan? Yes. Against a good defense, a decent defense with a good game plan? No. A good defense? No. Playoff caliber defense? No. Top 15 type of defense? No. No. He's not good. He's not good. I'm tired of beating around the bush. I'm tired of sitting here and his stats and he's not bad. Listen, I'm done. I'm done. He's not good. He's not good. He's not horrible. He's not, you put him on the field, he's going to cost you the game every time. He's not horrible, but he's not good. It just is what it is. He's not good. Pittsburgh, no. Pittsburgh, listen, I guarantee you Tomlin's looking at him like, there's no way I'll take that man as my, no. Pittsburgh, no. No. Mike Tomlin got to be smarter than that. I will say this. I wouldn't be completely shocked if Pittsburgh tried it, but I don't think so. No, I don't think so. The point is, I don't care. I don't care who would take a flyer on this guy. I don't care. I just don't want my team to do it. He's not good. We will waste our season. I promise you. I promise you we will waste our season. And it's not because of Baker Mayfield. It's because of this Baker Mayfield. The Baker Mayfield that we have is why I said we will waste our season. The Cleveland Brown Baker Mayfield, when he had confidence in his arm, when he was throwing a lot of interceptions, but at least he was letting the ball go, that Baker Mayfield, I would feel a little bit more confident, even if he threw more interceptions. But the Baker Mayfield that we have, the one that's not confident, the one that's scared to throw it in the pocket, the one that's scared to hit that corner route or try to throw it down the field, the one that's scared to let it go, the one that double, triple clutches, the one that has happy feet, the one that's so scared and trying really hard to take care of the ball, that Baker Mayfield is going to waste our season. And there's no point in bringing him back. There really isn't. But we'll see what happens with the team. We'll see what happens with Jason Light says. It's your man RTP, Skull Gang in the building. I broke down the film. Y'all got the film. All those little super big clips, I put them on Twitter. They're all on Twitter. They're all there. You know, my Twitter is right there on the ticker, Bucks PR Podcast. That's my Twitter account. If you find it on Twitter, you'll see all the clips that I put. Some of them, unfortunately, my voice was super, super low because my mic was muted that I was recording on. Some of them you can hear my mic, whatever. It's a little weird. It is what it is. I put the clips up there. Shaman RTP, Skull Gang in the building, man. Appreciate it, Tampa Bay Rays fans. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody that was in the building watching the film. Shout out to everybody. If you haven't yet, hit that like button. Help out the channel as much as you can. We out. I'll see you guys next time, deuce.